Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky. This is Message. Hi, Dan. All right.
Welcome to Tea Time with
Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky.
This is super recent.
Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky. I missed you guys. I really did. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky. Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky. To all of my Tea Time Bunky followers and subscribers, welcome. Thank you for continuing this journey with me. Everyone who's new to Tea Time with Bunky, enjoy the ride. I appreciate you joining me. I have a special guest tonight. I'll get into him in a second. But first, I would like to let everyone know where you can find Tea Time with Bunky. You can find me every Thursday at 7 p.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. You can also catch me on Zeno FM. Go download the Village Global Network app where you can listen to the show in 200 countries. You can catch this show also on the DuPont Network on Saturdays at 2 p.m. What else? Elections. I have to make a correction. Those that follow Political Tuesday on Tea Time with Bunky. When me and my guest, when me and my co-host Rashad, we're talking. He asked me when was registration. When was the last day of registration? I didn't know. Normally, I know everything about. Well, not everything. A lot that's going on with politics. Well, I found out because I had to do my research. It's November 1st, but in some places it might be all. I'm not sure. You can even register on election day. So some people are mailing in their ballots already. Early voting starts. It might have started someplace. Yeah, it has started some places already. Up here in Sullivan County in New York, I know we start on the 26th. I will be at the polls on the 26th to get my vote in. Make sure you get out there and vote on election day. Either way you do it, I don't care how you do it. Just get out there and vote. Make your voices heard. Yeah, so my guest tonight, I heard him in the studio with the Rec Boys. I was watching their show. I talk about it and people think I'm kind of corny. I'd be like, I'm not hip hoppy, so I don't know, but I watch in the studio with the Rec Boys, and they had this guest on that blew my mind. And I'm like, I have to have him on my show. Mr. VinChi Shakur. He is a talented hip hop artist. For those that know me, know I don't really do hip hoppy, but his story is something. Let me tell you. But anyway, he's a hip hop artist, singer, songwriter, hailing from New Jersey. He first gained recognition as an underground rapper, perfecting his energetic delivery and using his music to creatively express major life events. Now, that's what I'm about. We're going to get into that. He's earned co-signs from industry heavyweights like DJ Envy. I know who DJ Envy is. Of Hot 97.1's The Breakfast Club. I don't want to say this because I don't want to say it wrong, but from L.O.X, The Block, known for his competitive spirit, VinChi Shakur has won multiple live review competitions, including Plan a Radio. There's another one. I don't want to say it. There's a few of them. He's reached a major milestone winning his first plaque after his music hit #1 on Apple iTunes Top 100 Hip Hop Artists. I love all of this for him, but let me tell you guys, I want to get into the man behind the music, but we're going to talk about him. He's going to come on. We're going to talk about his hits, giving you my all, feeling tortured, Misconception, Enigma, which is out right now. Without further ado, I see he's doing something. You good? We good. Bring him on. Hi.
Yo, what up? It's your boy
Welcome.
VinChi Shakur.
Welcome. Can you hear me? Can you hear me fine?
I can hear you definitely clear. I appreciate you. That was a nice intro. Like, wow.
There's some things I didn't want to pronounce because I'm trying to. Your crowd, they do not know me, so they don't know that I'm not hip hoppy.
Vanessa, Cindy in the building. And I'm looking at the comments that's popping up. I'm sorry. I gotta show love.
Shout out to Mr. Ketchrack.
Got a pot. Yeah.
Your bond, all your people. So how you doing? How you doing?
Blessed, humbled, and honored to actually be here. I just feel blessed. I definitely want to have some tea time. What you got for me? Let's get straight to it.
Let's get because we're gonna have to take a break in like 4 minutes, but we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get the basics out of the way. So
Yeah,
whatever.
I seen the things that you put up. I'm like, yo, we really gotta talk behind like the artist, not the artist, the man behind the music.
That's what this is about. Like I said,
Okay.
I'm the one, but I had to give you your flowers while you're here. And you like
I
flowers.
appreciate that sincerely.
So I don't want to dismiss everything you have done.
Yes. Sometimes we don't even give ourselves flowers. We just think we're not doing enough. Like me, I believe sometimes like I didn't reach my plateau yet. We don't give ourselves flowers. So to hear it from somebody else, especially a Black woman, it means definitely a lot to me.
Thank you. That means a lot because you know what? These men out here in these streets, they bugging out. But I don't know. We'll get to that. We will.
All right.
Lord, we'll get. But let's get this quick intro out of the way. Tell people a little bit about you. Let's get that.
Yo, it's your boy VinChi Shakur, man. I'm the CEO of VinChi Shakur Entertainment LLC. I'm the host of VSC Live and Direct Music Podcast Review. I got my own magazine article I just started, actually called The Culture Club. So I'm an entrepreneur in every aspect of entertainment, anything, whether acting, modeling, podcasts, music. I actually do content creating for other artists. And I'm an artist myself. So, yeah, it's a lot with me. What's up?
You are you are an artist. And that's what drew me to you. I was impressed because you haven't been doing this long at all.
No.
Well, not officially like this, right?
Right.
But
Just getting started.
You just get started.
Make noise already.
Yeah, you kicking down doors. You kicking them down. You started when you were with the music thing when you were 8. You started feeling music when you was 8. From what I heard.
How you know that? That's crazy.
Look, I told you I may not know some stuff, but I know the business.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know that.
Yeah.
You did your research. I like that. You did your research. I like that.
I'll be trying. So you started when you were 8, and but you really started getting heavy into it only like 2.5, maybe 2.5 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. I only took it serious like probably 2 years ago. I've been rapping since I was 8, writing, rapping, spitting, battling in high school, Weequahic High School. Shout out to the South Side. But I never really took it serious. I'm type probably record some music and put it on SoundCloud just to upload something and share it to Facebook. But I never wanted that type of attention. But recently, within the last year or two, when I came home from prison for the first time, and the last time, we're
not gonna skip over that. We're gonna get back to that. But go ahead.
My companion helped me, influence me like, yo, you should take this shit serious and try it. So I tried it. I put out 9 videos in 1 year. Did multiple shows, opened up for mainstream artists, started my own thing. It's like my numbers just kept going up. But I really never cared about numbers. I don't care about how many followers you got, likes, views. I know somebody who got 6 views and got a record deal. 6 views is only 6 views. And you got a record deal. So it really doesn't matter to me about numbers, but the passion behind it, yeah, I tried it and it's working out.
All right. Well, hold that. We got to take a quick break.
Okay.
I hope you appreciate this and we will be right back.
I knew they was faking it all along. Yeah. They tell me that they love me, then they shame me. I be looking at them all like they're crazy. But that's the reason I don't pick up when they call. Yeah, I show them love and they turn around and hate me. Why they trying to ridicule and shame me? Yeah, I hear you mumbling, all under your breath, trying to whisper V. Throwing shots, talking subliminal, trying to pick a beat. Shoes on, curly mohawk, looking like Mr. T. Pistol dumping, know that I'm coming, nigga, you mentioned me. Came home, started a record label, that's VSC. Recording music, upload footage, do it consistently. Why they hating?
And welcome back to Tea Time with Bunky. So that was a little bit That's from Feeling Tortured, right?
No, that was giving you my all.
Giving you my oh God, I tried to be right, and it
It's all
says it
good.
in there.
Look, you be
Give you
trying.
my
You be
all.
trying. It's all
I'm
good.
trying.
All
I'm
good.
trying.
Yeah.
That was listen, that
Giving you my all was actually coming from a place where I reached out to everybody, helped them out, and I had nothing else to give. And everything was like financial with them. You know what I mean? It was like money, 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 money. I'm talking about family members, friends, whatever,
yeah,
anybody. Just money,
right.
money, money, money. And if it wasn't money, it was like, yo, do this song with me, or do this on my podcast. They was leeching off of my energy. And I had nothing else to give. It was like, damn, I'm giving you my all. I got nothing left to give myself.
That's how it seems to be. People will take everything from you and leave you high and dry. Like
Man,
and
energy.
yeah, that energy. You're totally trying to fill up people's cups and yours is empty, dry to the bone, and nobody's trying to help you. So yeah, I'm sure you've learned from that. But you said before I did the commercial, which I think that might be a little bit distracting for me to
It's
do it
okay.
like
It's okay. I'm here with you. We
that.
rocking out.
So you talked about how 2.5 years you started going in, you
Right.
started focusing. While you were in, because I said we're not going to just jump over that. If you don't mind,
Look, any questions, like, I don't hide from anything. So any questions you got, let's get into the deep, real stuff
okay,
that other people that interview me do not get into.
okay,
Let's get into it all.
let's get into it. Okay, so you've been
Yeah,
in and
let's
out
do
of
it.
county, right? In and out of county.
Yeah,
You
majority of
went
my
to
life.
college,
Yeah, I went to
college
college.
graduate,
Yeah,
and then you went to prison.
yeah, that's a crazy journey.
Yes, let's talk about that. Like, what
I,
leads up to that?
I, be honest, being a knucklehead, reckless, drinking, wilding, running the streets, in and out the county. I probably spent 15 years in the county. And I didn't even notice that until I went to prison and they gave me my whole rap sheet and it seemed like the months and the years they broke down. I added it all up together. I was like, damn, I did 15 years in the county. And it was the Green Monster, like, Essex County Correctional Facility. I was in and out so many times that this the longest I've ever been home. Besides, like,
Really?
besides being like in college. I think college saved my life. However, yeah, I was in college. I went to Essex County College first. Second, I graduated. I went to Rutgers. I got locked up, and once you miss 3 days in college, you kind of fell a semester. So when I
Yeah,
got out, I had to go back, do the financial aid again. Thank God they gave it to me. But
right.
I went, I did the financial aid, went back, and what kept me in college was females. I ain't gonna front. I was really like, I like the girls.
You
I'm a
like the
ladies
girl.
man, so it's like, and I'm yellow, so they like me, so I just stayed in college. You know what I'm saying? And
I
just
hear
so
you.
happened, I'm going for the wrong thing. But what happened was I graduated, got associates, got a bachelor's, and I stayed there. I kept going for the girls. They was totally different from the females that was like in the hood. You know what I mean?
I totally know what you mean.
They was
Yeah.
business minded. They had they was like family oriented. I ain't used to that type of stuff. So I'm going for the girls, but I wound up getting a master's degree.
That's what. Congratulations on that.
Yeah, shout out
That's
to the
most
females who kept
important.
me in college.
But me and you talked a little bit before the show, right? We were talking, getting to
Yes.
know a little bit about you, and I'm like, no, don't tell me, don't tell me. I want to know, don't tell me. Just wait. So we touched a little bit. I don't know if you want to go here. A little bit on your childhood,
Okay.
right? Number one, I'm sorry that you went through some of the things you went through. Just a tiny bit that you told me as a mother made me mad. But we're not even gonna go there because I don't understand it. But I'm sorry that you went through that. Your life, you technically should not be where you are.
Right.
Technically,
Technically, I'm supposed to be locked up behind bars or in the
or
casket.
exactly, that's exactly where you was headed.
Technically, I'm not supposed to be here.
No, but you are,
Right.
and there's a reason.
God's
But
plan.
totally his plan. When was the first time you got locked up? Can I ask you that? And what was that for?
I was 16 years old, and I was on Tracy Ave by Avon, actually in North New Jersey. And
Oh, you're from Newark.
yeah, I'm from North New Jersey.
I got 2 cousins in Newark. I'm scared of
Yeah.
Newark. I'm not even
But what
gonna lie.
happened was, I can't say his name, but one of my homeboys stole a car and was like, "Yo, we going to the movies tonight?" Because I usually like pay for cabs back then. We had like white cabs, red cabs, and we had paid cabs like $25 to take us to the multiplex down in the Ironbound section. And today he like, "Yo, I got a car. My girlfriend gave me a car." I didn't even know it was stolen, none of that. But I hopped in the car and then he just hopped out and ran. I'm like, "The fuck is he running for?" I turn around, guns drawn on me, like, "You going to jail?" I was like, "Oh, what the hell going on?" That's the first time I got arrested.
So you had no idea what was going on.
Nah.
Wrong place at the wrong time.
Nah, I ain't gonna say wrong place, wrong time. It's just that I had trust. You know, he said he got it from his girl. I believed him because can't say his name, but I ain't expect for my boy to lie to me. Put it like that.
Right. And then he left you hanging. He left you.
Man, I should have been on point. I take accountability for everything, even if I got in the car. So I never blame another person.
I don't know. You were 16.
Yeah, at 16, we are advanced. You know a lot at 16. You know not to get in that car. You know he ain't get it from his girlfriend. He ain't even got a girlfriend. You feel me? You know better.
Yeah, you knew better. Look, I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt.
I don't need the benefit of the doubt because as a man, you gotta take accountability even if you was 14.
But you didn't learn from that though.
That's true. So, maybe because I just put all the blame on myself as a man now, who I am, the way I think now. Maybe it is different, but back then I wasn't thinking like that. Yeah, I was blaming everybody. Every time I went to jail, I blamed somebody. Like, she got me locked up. He did this. Yeah, but as a man, nah, I can't blame nobody.
No, you're right. You can't. So, okay, so you start out at 16.
Yes.
You've been in county. You went to college, got your degree. Even though the girls got you through it, they got you. You did it.
Yeah, shout out to the ladies.
Shout out to the ladies. But what made you go to prison after that, though?
I mean, after you build up a record of being in and out the county jail, you just cop out the things. Sometimes it be false charges, you know what I mean? And you have such of a record that by the time you do catch another charge in another state, because this happened in another state, that now they look at you like a career criminal. And it's like, nah, I copped out just so I could get out. I actually didn't do this. I actually didn't do that. But to them, they like, man, you did it all. You copped out. But we don't know that. We just be trying to get home. We young. We don't have any advice. We can't afford a lawyer. So we don't really know what we're doing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we just cop out the charges and they build up. And by the time you do catch another one, it could be something so light. It could be a traffic ticket. They like prison. You know what I mean? Especially if you're in a different, let's say, Commonwealth area. They look at you now like, oh yeah, you're a career criminal. We sending you upstate. And they did that to me. They taught me a lesson.
Oh wow.
It
saved your life probably though.
I'm not gonna lie.
That you went through that. I hate that you went.
All right, so the things I don't. The things that
wait, hold that. We're gonna take a 1 second. I mean, it's gonna be 1 second too. 1 second. We'll be right back. And we're back. Welcome back. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so the thing that I was speaking of was more like the things that I look at, like, that was the best things that ever happened to me in my life was actually going to prison. No, I'm gonna say the first one, getting shot. Getting shot up was like one of the best things that ever happened to me. Second was going to prison, because in order to grow, you got to go through the transformation of pain and struggle, right? So if you never go through pain, I'm gonna use a caterpillar as an example. To the caterpillar is dying. Oh my God, it hurts. I'm dying. Whatever, but it's transforming into something beautiful that's called the butterfly that flies away. You know what I mean? So I had to go through it's like a journey you got to go through. When you're going through it, you don't know what's going to be the outcome. You don't know that you're going to be welcomed. You don't know any of it, actually. You just go through this transformation, and on the outside, look at me now. Look at VSC right behind me. See the plaque?
I just had this conversation with I think my last guest. We were talking about the journey, like the things that you're going through that are hurting you so much, and you're like, why am I going through this? And then at the end of the day, like years down the road, you see it and you're like, I went through that for this. My journey is going to help somebody else, like.
I could agree with you on that point, because you ever heard of the story of the tea kettle?
No, and I drink
All
tea.
right, so the tea kettle, right? The tea kettle and its master. The tea kettle was put in front of fumes. The master spraying with fumes. He like, master, why are you killing me? You're spraying me. I can't breathe. He said, relax. Put him in a room for the next day. Bring him back out. The next day, the master beat him with a hammer. Bang, 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 bang. Master, I thought you said you love me. Why is you beating on me? Next day, put him back in the room. Bring him back out. Put him in front of a mirror. Tea kettle dances in front of the mirror. Oh my God. Master, I'm beautiful. Yes, he was spraying you with chemicals, painting you. He was beating you, trying to mold you into a perfect tea kettle. And now you're amazed at yourself. Look at you. Yeah, you got to go through trials, tribulations, and pain to actually be beautiful. Like the caterpillar thing I was talking about. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, it's your journey. You got to accept it. So when people go through hell and they cry and they riff, they be like, nah, accept the pain. Endure the journey. Like, endure this shit, because you're going to be beautiful at the end.
That's my thing. I always say, like, that's my hashtag. Trust the journey, trust the process.
You got to.
You have to. And look at you now. Okay. Now.
Yeah, look at me, look at me, and look at me.
Okay. Your music comes from a place of darkness, hurt, and pain, right?
Wow.
No. Did I say that wrong?
No, I said wow because it was interesting that people could notice that.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I mean, feeling tortured. I'm like, would I even write anything? That sounds like you were going through it. I mean, you were literally being tortured. Why do you come up with such titles? Like, we spoke a little bit about misconception.
Oh, the song Misconception?
Yeah, we spoke a little bit about.
All right, so you're talking about feeling tortured, giving you my y'all, misconception. All right, cool. What's your question?
Did you feel as if, because when we write things or we say things, people, family, friends come at you, right? Like, you putting all my business out there in the street. Why are you doing that to me or whatever? When did you get in the place, a mindset that you're like, you know what? It's about me right now. Because you got your master's. You know how it is. You go through all these classes. I don't know what your master's in. What your master's in?
Psychology.
It's like, hello, we vibing. Okay. So I went for clinical mental health counseling. Okay. So at what point did you say, okay, it's not about you. This is helping me tell my truth, feel my feelings, because I'm always one for, okay, feel your feelings. It's all right to feel how you feel. You can't let anybody cap your feelings, because then you're walking around broken. You're walking around like a broken individual because you're trying to please and appease everybody else, right? That's what a lot of people do. So these titles, what made you feel like, okay, it's okay, I'm doing me right now? Forget what everybody else thinks. You had to come to a point where you're like, I'm doing this. I'm healing me, because it's a healing journey.
I came to a breaking point, actually. It was a breaking point of, I got tired of pleasing people. It's like I gotta shut a piece of me down, stop being who I am,
yes,
to make sure you're happy and make sure you're good and you can smile. It's like making people feel comfortable around you. Why I gotta get into character for you to feel comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
It's sad because I can't be who I am. I have to stop being me so you can feel comfortable around me. How much sense do that makes? It comes to a point where I'm a man, so a man becomes rebellious if he can't be who he is. If he can't express himself. And if you do, you're looked upon as vulnerable, right? And if you express something that's truthful, oh, you changed. You're different. You're not keeping it real. And it's like, you know what? I'm gonna tell it all. But I kind of hold back. I kind of hold back a lot because I look at these people like they're weak. Down from family members to friends, fake friends, actually. The real friends wouldn't put me in such a position to actually expose them. You know what I mean? And they can't be exposed. They tell it themselves. But if you put a man, it's like putting a cat in a corner or a dog. Yo, they're gonna turn around and claw you after a minute. They're gonna claw you. They're gonna swipe. They're gonna swipe at you. They're gonna claw you. They're gonna hurt you. They're gonna bite. They're gonna I don't show teeth. I'll be so quiet to the point. It'd be like, yo, you sure you want this? And they just poke. They poke. So they be like, oh, you changed your life. You went positive. You settled down. You moved away. You're not in the streets no more. Oh, that nigga a hoe. They be like, okay, I could take that. You could call me anything in the world, but you can't call me a rodent, like a rat. You know what I mean? I never was a rat. And that's one thing that, you know, our culture takes in so serious. You know, and I look at people, I'm like, damn, you said this on social media. You're a rat. You went live and mentioned my name. You're a rat. I'll be like, yo, you like it's so many, but that's not the thing with me. With me personally, I'll be hurt from like family and friends, like love. It don't come from like the street mentality because I already lived that for like 25 plus years. So I don't really care about the streets. I don't care about what they like or what they love. I care more about family, business, love, and comfortability, actually being safe and starting a business that we could actually have generational wealth. But since we don't have it, I'd be like, yo, I break it. I sacrifice myself to break the generational curse. You know what I mean?
I totally know what you mean. We're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. Hi, this is Bunky from Tea Time with Bunky Podcast Radio. I'm inviting you to tune in to Tea Time with Bunky every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for enlightening discussions, empowering stories, and dialogues. Trust me, you want to hear them. On Tea Time with Bunky, no conversation is too big, no conversation is too small. We have conversations from inspiring stories of triumph and survivor tales to discussion on politics, promoting your local businesses, and exploring everyday life topics. Trust me, this podcast is your safe space for open dialogue, healing, and self-discovery. Doesn't get any more real than having a hot flash. Hello, the fan. So I invite you to tune in on Facebook, on YouTube, and Instagram. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on these conversations that matter most to you. I will see you there. And welcome back to Tea Time with Bunky. Look, yeah, I got my fan. That's a part of real life. Got to keep it real. You know, you said that your friend, they come at you, they said you've changed, you're not in the streets.
I mean, that's with anything. Like you shoot a music video and you don't reach back out to them. They feel like you changed. They don't know you're still growing to reach your plateau to where you could reach back out and help them. At the moment, you can't. You feel me? But they see that. They look at it like, what she said? I told you DNA.
I told you DNA makes you related. Family are those everywhere that give love, respect, and support. And that's a whole fact.
That was Yvonne Jackson. Shout out to Yvonne Jackson for saying such a strong, powerful statement. Yeah, I was about to go, of course, and respond to that. But what you were saying?
No, I was gonna say that's true. I don't understand how, but I do understand. People see your growth, right, on social media.
Yes.
And behind that, you're getting all these accolades and everything. And instantly, what I've learned is people automatically think those that are close to you, because you mentioned the ones that hurt you, are family and friends. Because nobody else really matters.
Ops, like, I don't know what people describe as ops. Me, I look at the system like they my ops, like the whole entire system, like a matrix, whatever. But I don't have enemies in the streets that want to kill me. Nobody wants to kill me and murder me. I ain't got no ops. To me, what an op is somebody who said they love me.
Yeah.
Portray the image as if they love me. But put shame on my name, hurt me behind the scenes, and they still call me like they love me. That's an op. You know why? Because an op can't betray you. You know that's your enemy.
Right.
Only person that can betray you is somebody that you actually trust and love.
That you let close to.
I've been betrayed so many times. They'd be like, damn, every time I love you, I get betrayed. Every time I love another person, I get betrayed. I don't want love no more.
I was going to ask you that. I was going to say, having that feeling, how do you respond to that?
You don't
Feeling like
respond. You change. You become cold and numb, and you become a certain type of way. And they don't even like that person you become. They don't even know that's the person they created. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know if you've seen the Joker movie, like the first one. They looked at him like, oh my God, he's the Joker. He's a villain. It's like, nah, y'all created that. Y'all beat him up. Y'all trashed him. And then when he was like, y'all, enough is enough. I'm tired of this shit. I'm about to give you this. And then they look at the Joker like, oh my God, he's a villain. I ain't a villain. I'm everything you created. A lack of love, a lack of respect, betrayal. Like, there's so many different chemicals that you can make a bomb.
You've gone through a lot. I'm just listening to you talk. I'm listening.
Look, Tea Time with Bunky. Y'all need to check it out. Listen, it's not even me. It's a whole generation. I'm the only one rapping about it, talking about it. That's why when you mention North New Jersey, people think drill music. And that's what the bloggers promote the most, right? But it's really not drill music. I'm a conscious artist. So they don't promote me the most because I'm a conscious person. I talk about things that have emotional attachments.
Real stuff. Real life.
Yeah, real stuff. So I get promoted the least. You know what I mean? The only reason I'm up past them is because I promote myself like I'm one of them. However, when you go through these trials and tribulations and struggles,
right,
you will be afraid to speak upon topics, you know, that you address. Like I had a family member call me, right? And was like, why would you say this in that song Superstar? I'm like, why would I not? I'm not talking about you, how you see you. I'm talking about you, how you made me feel.
Right. People don't want to talk about that.
I mean, nobody like bashing their family or talking bad about their family. But to me, my family be right next to me every night.
Right.
And the ones I talk to regular on the phone, they know who my family is. Right. Just because you got the same last name, you ain't family. You just are related to me. You lucky I like acknowledge you.
And that's hard. I mean, like I've been there. Because like you said, family will hurt you the most. And you put your guard up because there's only so many more times you're gonna let them keep punching you in the face.
I mean, me rapping about it is just like an outlet as far as like I'm gonna say like let's call it psychotherapy.
Yeah.
Right. So
it's like journaling.
It's very therapeutic for me. But I'm really not hurting you. You know what I mean? I'm just saying how you made me feel and what you did to me and how I grew up. Like when I mentioned that in that song called Conan, I mentioned how I slept on the floor in an abandoned house for 2 years, right? And I used the coat as my cover. Yo, the adults felt mad. Like, why would you mention that? It's like, bro, really, as a kid, I don't care if you 7 to 16 years old, right? You shouldn't sleep and use a cover as a coat. You shouldn't sleep on the floor.
How old were you?
Go to school just to eat breakfast. Like, come on, man.
Wait, how old were you?
At that point?
Yeah.
I think I was, to be exact, from the ages of 8 to probably 14 when my Uncle Rabu came and got me. Rabu probably saved us, actually, because we was fucked up. Sorry for my cursing. But yeah, we was messed up. My mom's brother had to come get us to save us because we was like, there was no lights, no heat, no water. I mean, to me, I don't ever feel sad. I feel like that's what's going on every day in Black America. And it's sad. The sad part is this. This is the sad part. The sad part is
normal. It sounded like it was normal to you. Yeah.
The sad part is why is it regular? It sounds normal. It shouldn't be normal. You know why? I'm supposed to be chasing girls, playing basketball, excited about school, things in that nature. You know what I mean? But for you to be like, right, kid stuff, playing video games. You know, I ain't playing video games till I was a grown man. I don't even know what a toy looked like. Until I see kids wanting toys, I'm like, that's a toy. I never played with that before. We played with like guns and sold drugs because we ain't had no food. Can you imagine being a certain age as a child, right? And selling drugs, not knowing what you're doing, but selling drugs to get the money so the other person could get high and you still don't eat? yo, you grew up like a fucking animal. So
Yeah.
to make it how I got it to right now, it's crazy because I'm so positive. I'm so family oriented. I'm full of love, excitement. Like I can't wait to vote. You know, stuff like that. It's like I never was like this before. I've been probably majority of my life. I never knew how it was to be off papers. You know what I mean? So when it comes down to family matters, politics, all that shit is like, to me personally, is like one little string. But nobody talks. That's why I love this show right now, because nobody talks about how a man feels growing up from a boy to become a teenager to a young man to a grown man. And you did that. Give me the opportunity on your platform. I appreciate you, T-Tom.
Thank you for having the conversation. And
hey,
look,
back on.
give me 1 second. I'll be right 1 second. And we are back. Thank you, because I just don't want it to end this conversation. I mean, you're honest, and you know, just a short period of time we communicate, you brought it to my attention. I'm like, do I do it that much? I didn't realize how much I talk about my sons. I didn't realize.
Yeah. That's why I knew you was a good mom, because most females I talk to that's older, like in the age bracket that we are in, they kind of talk about themselves a lot, TV shows or alcohol. They never talk about their sons or their daughters. You know what I mean? So every time I speak to you, whether it's through text message, Instagram, even live, yo, you mention your son so much. I wish they knew. I'm like, yo, nigga, you got a good mom.
Yeah.
You got a good mom. Yo, listen. I don't know y'all names, but y'all better listen to y'all mom, because I grew up with a different type of mom.
Yeah, well, they're all grown now. Shout out to Kenny J and Ro. They're
somebody had a birthday today, right?
My oldest, he turned 35.
35. Shout out to the 35 King.
Yes, shout out Kenny.
Happy birthday, King.
Yeah, they're, as a mom, I just couldn't fathom.
Let me ask you this, since you are a mom.
Yeah.
You know, if I was your child,
okay.
If things was very unfortunate for you.
I've had unfortunate situations. They didn't know it.
Cool. How do you handle that, actually, with having a light-skinned guy like me as a son? Would you like push me out?
I have like one of my sons. It's crazy because they mess with him.
Let me finish the question. Hold up. Would you outcast me, right, and push me to the side for your own desires? Whether it was men or drugs, would you outcast me for your own desires?
Let me tell you, when me and my son's father separated before we got divorced, I was by myself for over 8 years.
But would you outcast me?
Never.
All right. So what happens to a child when they outcast, and you put your a man or a drug before your child? What happens to the child?
See, I can't answer.
They turn out how these youngest turn out.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna give you an example, right?
Okay.
The old heads and the youngest is like right here, right? So the old heads be like, man, these young niggas crazy. Generation X, Generation Z, right? Then you got the younger that look at the old heads like, yo, we just need y'all help, but y'all keep playing us the fuck out. So fuck y'all. They go crazy. So and now the old heads look at the youngest like, man, they wild, they crazy. That's why we don't help y'all. And it's like only if you gave a chance to actually help these guys, they probably stop making drill music. But all they know is drill because don't nobody love them. Don't nobody like them. See me, I reach out to the youngest. They holler at me. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. They text me. I give them my real phone number, yo. They call me. They tell me the situation. I'm like a counselor to these guys.
Because you're relatable.
When you lack love, affection, attention, I probably can't give you all that, but I could guide you and tell you what route not to take. Don't go rebellious, because all you're going to get is a gel jacket or a body full of holes, just like me. I just so happen to survive, so I take it as a grain of salt and be like, thank you, God. Let me help these youngins. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Thank you for that.
Because they're lost. They really don't have nowhere to go. They don't know what they're doing. All they know is drugs and drill. So me, they look up to me. I'd be like, yo, let me help these guys, man. That's behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
I really help these people, man. Look, my wife walked in earlier, right? I'm on the phone with a female. Average female would hear you on the phone with a female. I'm like, oh, he cheating. He doing this, doing that. She knew I was counseling her.
Mm-hmm.
She's going
Well,
through a situation, domestic
she's
violence.
secure in her
I'm helping
relationship.
her. I know, but a young kid won't understand that. Even if I was on the phone with a young man, it's deep, man. It's like family, politics. It's weird, man.
It is weird, and you're
Let
growing
me
into
ask you
it
a
now.
question. Let me ask you a question real quick.
Sure.
What's the most important question you got for me for the night? The most important that you
Question?
really wanted, the one you really wanted to like hit me with. I see you reading. Come on.
No, I'm
Even
just.
even if it's at the end, what you really got for me? You want to dig deep, but we probably ain't got
Yeah,
that
I
much.
do. Okay. So what's up with your real family? Why are y'all so estranged? Like, why is has it gotten better? Has the relationship, how about that? Has the relationship gotten better? Like, because I didn't ask you, because I don't like to talk about people's moms and stuff.
Selectively with a few, like my aunt Cindy. Shout out to Cindy, man, because I ain't gonna front. She taught me a lot. She taught me a lot about my uncles, like my uncle Ernie, Uncle Rabu, her mother, Perlene. You know what I mean? Big Daddy. Like she taught me a lot about things that had mental health issues. I never knew that shit ran through the family. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So like me, I have a mental health issue actually, and I never knew like it ran through the family. Like me, I'm bipolar. Like I trip out, and I thought it was like, oh, he crazy. It's like, nah, this shit for real. Like
There's a real diagnosis.
yo,
Right.
yes. Like I'm really trying to keep it under control. Don't trigger me. You know what I mean?
Right. I
But
get it.
on the flip side, it's like, yo, this is sad because nobody speaks about it.
No. You
It's like
always
something.
in a
It's
black
like something you're supposed to hide in your closet. Like,
yeah.
don't talk about it. Don't talk about this. It'd be like, no, I'm talking about it. I need help. I'm gonna go get help. I see a counselor. I'm gonna talk about family. I'm gonna talk about this. My music helps me. I'm being a better man. You know what I mean? But to them, it's like kind of scary, iffy. I'm like, that's some old head shit.
No, that is old school. I'm the one in my
Yeah,
family
their
that
way of doing things don't even fucking work.
no.
Our way of
That's
doing
why the
things.
generations are all messed up because there's so many secrets and everybody's hiding stuff. Don't talk about it. And like you, I'm the one in the family that's like,
Yes.
no. We're gonna talk
Hide
about
everything. Hide everything.
hide everything. No,
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I'm the cousin. You want to know? Come ask me. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm that
Let me ask you this: what if we go past 45? Can we make it a part 2, or you want to end it?
No. That's why I asked you if you wanted to continue because we can continue
Hell
it.
yeah! I got 2 more things I actually want to talk about personally. I want to say names and talk about certain things.
Oh, look, I'm here for it. That's
Yeah,
why
I
I had
want
to
to
tell
talk
you
about
out.
family. I ain't gonna say too much about family. I'm talking about like my personal family. Like, I can't even say.
No, yes, you can because you can't start something like that and then jump over it. Okay. All right, so let's feed into it. So we just met your aunt Cindy. You said she informed you, let you know about family. There's family that
Yeah.
you're connecting with or whatever. Let's find out. Wait, no, it's not time. Let's find out. I want to know. I'm sure people want to know. Like, what does the relationship you have? Are you your only child?
Me? Now I'm the baby actually. I'm the baby on my mother's side, and I'm the baby on my father's side. So there's like I got brothers and sisters on my father's side, and I got
Mhm.
brothers and sisters on my mother's side. I'm the baby on both sides.
And how many siblings do you have? Total, like
No, I had a joke just now. I about to say none. Like I live like I'm the only child.
well, you're the baby.
Not for real, like for real. Like I don't give a fuck about a sister or a brother. Like all of them bullshit. Like one set me up to get stabbed, other one set me up to get shot, other one set me up to get
Wait,
robbed. Like,
your
brothers and
siblings? Your
sisters. Yeah,
siblings?
out of womb. Out of womb. Like I ain't got no love for these people. And my brothers and sisters be like people like E Dot, Maki, Twin, aka more or less, everything more or less. You feel me? Those my brothers. I make my own family. It's not what I'm born into. It's not like, oh, you came out that womb, that's your brother and sister. No, it's not brother and sister. They're related to me. This my brother, this my sister. That's my aunt, and that's my mother. And I got my own family. And we happy as hell. Yo, we call each other, we text each other every day, come to cookouts, we do music. You know what I mean? Like, we happy. But people I'm born with, like, born into like a family thing, like, you call it family, but I'm related to these motherfuckers. You don't shoot me 5 times talking about we family. You don't stab me 3 times talking about you my brother. You don't betray me and steal $10,000 talking my son, yo, I love you, bro. You stole 10K, nigga. I'm on parole. What you doing? That ain't family. Family won't do that. Family will do what you do for your sons, actually, Bunky. The things you do for your children, that's a family. That's a mother. That's children. Yeah. That's regular. This right here, this shit ain't regular.
No, that's not regular.
Why you think I put it all out in my music? It hurts. I have no outlet but the studio. So I go to the studio and I express it. And I just let my soul cry.
Yeah.
Soul cry. Like before me and you went live, right? I was in the other room, right? And I just cried.
Did you?
Hell yeah. Like, don't nobody know that about me? Like, damn, this nigga really take 30 minutes to cry. You know what I mean? And it felt so good. I was like, yes, let this out.
Releasing.
Yo, my partner, my lady, I was like, my wife, I was like, yo, I couldn't wait for her to leave. You know what I mean? Just so I could cry. It has nothing to do with like hiding it from her. It's like, yo, I really need this time by myself. Let me cry. Let me let this shit out.
Well, what happened? Let that out.
That's the sad part. Nothing actually happened. It's just that's what you go through. Like for example, me and you was talking about, I think, family. And I really thought about it like, damn, my family big as hell on my father's side. My mother's side ain't shit. Like, I have an uncle that calls me every time I do an interview. He's going to see this. He's going to be like, why you say this? Why you say that? Like, I don't give a fuck. I just don't. You know why? It just be like, I'm better off you talking to me like you voting for Trump. Go ahead, talk to me like that.
Okay, so now I know who you're not voting for. Thank you, Lord.
I mean, think about it. Like, when family really care about you, they want to know about, like, I get texts and phone calls to say, like, do you have this or what are you doing? Real conversations more be like, if you care, be more like, how do you feel today? Did you eat?
Oh, your auntie's coming. Yeah, that's what a real family does. They do.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, your auntie.
All right, what's the second question you wanted to ask me?
You just changed so many things. I don't even know where to go with you.
I know, so go back to your board. Go to your clipboard.
I know, but it's like, no, like I told you before, I was like, you're going to say something that's going to trigger something. And all
I know I triggered you. That's why I said that.
They seem so irrelevant, but they're not. Okay, what does your creative process look like? Because you have all this going on.
My creative process looks like hell. If you could describe hell from the Bible or the Quran or Buddhism, whatever hell looks like, that's my creative process. I go through channels mentally, physically, to get somewhere to be creative. The only way I could get there is through hell.
So there's a lot going on when you're trying to process. So you have a whole bunch of stuff going on.
I don't grab a pen and a paper. I don't grab my phone and type words and I actually go through something, then I talk about it. So let's just say my music is real. I go through a situation and I rap about it and I talk about it.
So how often are you in the studio?
I should say every 3 days, maybe every 2. No, sometimes I go every night. Hold up. I don't know. It got to be constant. I got so much music. Like right now I have, hold up, let me see. I have 68 songs unreleased. 68. Unreleased. I never put out. And right now I'm trying to go to the studio when we get off this interview. I'm trying to go to the studio and record right now.
Okay. You don't write your stuff down, right? So how do you?
No. I do sometimes. I do write them down.
You just write jog a note, so when you see it, it just triggers
I
everything.
write the pain down actually, because like freestyling, that's cool. It comes out like Running Back was a freestyle, King Kong was a freestyle, Do What I Want was a freestyle. These are songs that's like Jersey Drill, Jersey Club. You can put those out. They're freestyles. I don't care about that. Things that I do right, it's more conscious, more like feeling tortured, giving you my all, look into my eyes, you know, stuff like that. Misconception, that was a freestyle though. I don't know what's different. What's your real question though?
Well, Vanessa wants to know.
Vanessa wants to know what?
She
Well, that's my people, yo. She paid for me last time. Hey, yo, shout out to Vanessa, yo. She showed me mad love.
Yeah, Vanessa be. Is that the one? Is that the one that
last time you went to prison? What was it for?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Last time I went to prison, I'm gonna be honest. I went for being an alcoholic.
So you had alcohol problems.
I went for being abusive. I went for fighting everybody. I didn't know who the fuck I was as a man. I didn't even know I was a man. I just thought I was a male. I don't know if that makes sense to you.
You know what? You just said something. And I've always wanted to ask a guy this. I have. And you said it, so you don't let it out. So I'm going to ask you this question.
Yeah, I'm gonna being honest. I mean, she asked the question. I'm gonna answer it. I'm gonna answer you, Vanessa. I got you.
You said you went for being abusive.
Yeah, I was abusive.
So I always wanted to know why a man feels like it's okay to lay hands on the person. I mean, like, I hear your story.
I can't speak upon all men. I can speak upon myself.
Yeah, not all men, but I was
abusive. I was abusive to my sister. I was abusive to probably my mother too. I was verbally abusive, physically abusive. Like, I abuse any fucking body. Like, even to this day, I abuse your ass. You know why? If I feel like you don't love me, you using me, you destroying me, you hurting me, I don't find that shit as abuse. I mean, the government might call that shit abuse. To me, I'm defending myself. I'm gonna give you an example, right? I went to jail, right, for a female, right, who stole $10,000 and shot me.
And shot you?
No, she shot me. But when I found her ass, I beat the fuck out of her. And they was like, "Oh my God, it's abusive. You locked her for abuse. What they call it? Domestic violence."
Domestic violence.
Yeah, I was in jail. Like, okay, cool. I don't care. How much time I gotta do? I didn't care, because it's like, you can't set somebody up to get shot. You can't set them up to get robbed, and you're a female. Like last week, what happened in Chicago, right? The girl.
Oh, yeah, women are yes, Javon. Women
are got killed in Chicago. They was like, oh my God, she's so young. You know what she did? She set somebody up to get robbed and shot, and they got murdered. Her brother found out. They came back for her ass, whacked her, and now it's like, oh my God, it's domestic.
Yeah, it's a horrible.
These females, these females do so many things.
Oh yeah, no, they are reckless. Some of them are horrible.
Yo, I swear to God, I don't think they got mothers.
No, you know what some of them do? They learn, and they learn from their mothers.
They don't even know they're goddesses.
No, some of them learn that.
They don't know they're queen. To them, they just reckless, going crazy, smoking weed, drinking corner girls, going to get a Bud Ice and a Black and Mouth. Corner girls, crazy. So anyway, when something happened to them, they look at people like, they crazy. Domestic. Nah, they ain't domestic. I'm whooping your ass. I don't give a fuck if you're a child. You could be a female. You hurt. You got somebody shot a couple times. Oh, you supposed to get a pass. Nah, you in a game now. You in a game, and these games come with rules. It's different.
Okay. You can tell I'm not about that life. You can probably tell, because I'm just
ain't about that life neither.
No, but
I'm a house man. Don't
is it? No, but I'm just listening to some of the things you're saying, and I'm just trying, in my mind, the way I process stuff. I'm like, why can't you just, when that happened, why couldn't you just like go to the police or look? She's
because you young. You don't know about going to police and being a regular citizen. I think it's the environment.
let me tell you. Okay, I think it's the environment.
Hell no! You run and tell police you're a rat. They gonna come for your ass.
You're a rat. No, okay, now listen.
Yo, come on, Tea Time with Bunky.
No, but listen,
How you don't know none of this?
Because you know what? Because I was married to a cop. I come from a
It
family.
makes it seem like you don't know nothing about hip hop.
No, I it still doesn't make it right. It does. See, in my mind's eye,
I know that. What I'm saying is, it makes it seem like you don't know anything about hip hop.
Not
our culture.
Not this side. No, you know why?
I know that. All right, so let me ask you a question. I can tell right from the door.
She's right.
What happened with the battle between Drake and J. Cole?
I don't know.
Exactly. That's my point right there. All right, cool. So can I educate you?
Yeah, let me let your people know. Okay. I'm not hip hoppy. I don't. Now,
I get it. All right, so cool. Let's go back into the area. All right, cool. Okay. That was you digging deep. It wasn't me.
I wasn't ready.
You over here digging deep. You get some real shit. You like, yo, what's that?
Yeah, I know. Because you know why? Let me tell you. Because my mind, I was raised by my grandparents, right?
Nah, so I was raised. I gotta cut you off. Listen, how about when your sons bring a topic to you? Can you relate? I'm quite sure. Look, I'm not the only guy you interview, right? And you got sons. So when they bring a topic to you that you can't understand, you probably hit them with the mom shit. Like, no, as a mom, you can't do this, can't do that.
Yes,
like, come on, mom.
Yes,
I'm right?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But see, the thing is, let me tell you something about my sons. Okay, they're all three different. Everybody knows them. They're all different. They're different guys. But my baby boy.
But we ain't talking about the babies. We talking about you.
No, but listen. But this is just the things I instilled in them. He's actually a trooper. So when I talk about police and law, and you talk about
when your ex is a cop and your son is a trooper, that's how you see things from one point of view.
And my no, I don't, because I don't like the police, which is crazy. I don't like them because I think a lot of them are corrupt, but I know there's good ones out there. But I don't like the police.
Crazy,
it's crazy. And I have a son who can't stand the police. I'm a different mindset.
I swear to God, I like this interview. I thought this was gonna be something totally different.
Listen, I like this. I try to understand, like having conversations with people I normally don't have conversations with. My goal is to get a better understanding. I want to know. So don't
All right, so they saying Bunky, this is called Black culture. Even Vanessa said the same thing.
No, but is it though? Wait, what's Black culture? Vanessa,
Black culture is us being actually abused by another culture. Us having a voice, speaking upon it. Mothers that don't know their sons, stuff like that. Same thing I'm talking about.
But if I can't relate,
that look good. I'm sorry. I just got my head done. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he just got his hair done, y'all.
It hurt. It hurt. Like, yo, she got tight. Look at that.
They try to make your scalp bleed. I can't.
Hey, my God.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I know. I appreciate you actually giving me the time out to tap in with Tea Time with Bunky. I think it's a dope interview. And you know what? I think I want to interview you on my own show.
I'm scared.
You better dig it. I dig deep. I get into real topics, issues, discussions. Like, I ain't gonna front. I think you kind of be like being nice.
No. Listen.
I want you to dig deep.
You can it's not being nice, because actually my heart really breaks for the little boy in you. It really, and I'm just so surprised I didn't cry, because I'm a waterhead, and because I just can't imagine. I just can't imagine a child going through that, and especially a little boy, because I'm a boy mom, So this is totally.
I don't think my own mother actually expect for me to live this long.
And don't you think that's horrible?
Hell yeah, I know it's horrible, because I crave for a mom. I crave for love like that. You know what I mean? So when I speak to my mom and she spit in my face, tell me I wasn't meant to be born, I'm the devil's child, shit like that. Hell yeah, that shit hurt. But the woman that loved me the most, I ain't gonna front. That's enough love. That shit don't mean nothing to me now. I mean, I'm a man. As a child, yeah, it hurt. You know what I mean? I was lost. That's how I kept going back and forth to jail. I ain't know like who loved me. I ain't know what was life about. I ain't know who I was.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it comes from a mother. So I meet females, I put my hands on them, I fight them. The whole time I'm really fighting my mother in my brain.
Right.
That's how I became domestic.
Right. Totally.
Once I got older to the age I'm at now and I realized that shit, I was like, oh nah. I'm like, this is wrong. I'm like, this is not right. You know what I mean? But they don't teach us black men that stuff. You feel me? So to answer Vanessa's question, yeah, that's how I got locked up. I tripped out in my brain. I'm looking at my mom's like I want to fuck up so bad, like to destroy her. But the whole time she actually destroyed me. I couldn't even fight back. So us black children, us black boys, we grow up, we keep that rebelliousness, keep that pain. So y'all women, if y'all got sons, please give them the proper love, give them the proper trainings, give them the proper everything, yo.
Yes.
If you don't, they're gonna grow up like me. And I mean, I ain't gonna say like me because I so
but you're good. You're in a place you shouldn't be. Wait, 1 second. We're back. You're like I keep saying, you're totally in a place. But you know what? It appears as if you're in a place that you shouldn't be. That's just an appearance because at the end of the day, God had a plan for you and you're where you're supposed to be. And I mean, like when you talk about the black community and you talk about boys and the black children, and look, my mom broke out on me. Okay. So like broke out, gone, boom, you know.
Yeah, but
and I have an older sister, right? We're same mom, same dad, everything is the same, but our lifestyles are different because we took the different paths, you know. She went the other way. I went the way where, okay, everything I went through, if I have kids, they're never going to feel that. They're never going to know what it's like not to have your mother there. Like you said, your mother said that to you. My mother said it to me. People don't want to believe it. And then when I tell them, my mother told me, I wish I never had you. So to grow up as a little girl, imagine that as a little girl, feeling your whole life like you don't have your mother's love. Like that's crazy too.
I think I can relate to that.
Yeah, I mean we're more alike than we are different. I just don't get the hip hoppy side.
The hip hoppy, yo, you ain't. Hey, yo, I swear to God, yo.
I don't know what
hip hoppy side.
Hip hop.
Yo, that's your culture.
I know, but you, like I said,
it's like if I mention, you know, Ice Cube.
Of course, I know who Ice Cube,
Easy,
all of them, huh?
All right, cool. So you know, Easy, you know, NWA.
Yeah.
There you hesitated.
No, listen, because you know what? Because listen. You got to understand. You got to understand.
I ain't listening. I'm not listening. No, I don't think you know your culture.
No, VinChi, listen. I need you to understand how I was brought up. I
I understand your personal life.
No. But culture. No, you got to understand. No.
And Ice Cube ain't come involved.
Would you listen to me, please? Let me tell you. Okay. In the house that I grew up in, we weren't allowed to listen to secular music. We only listen to gospel and all that. Like I listened to other like New Edition and all of them, you know. But like as far as like an NWA, I wouldn't listen to them because to me, growing up the way I did, the vulgarity was just too much for me. So I chose not to go there. That makes any sense? So I don't know the rough side of the hip hop thing because as I got older, I made choices.
All right. So what makes you actually interview somebody that does hip hop?
Because I want to know what gets you into it. It's your culture, but you had a backstory when you were on the Rec Boys. I was listening to you, and I'm like, yo, what's going on with him?
Yeah,
like
I think you caught on to the point that I only been doing it for like 2 years.
No. I was listening to you saying, yeah, when you said you were in prison, you were mentioning little things, little tidbits of your life, right? Whereas in the studio with the Rec Boys, they're gonna hit on your music hardcore, right?
Yes.
Tea Time with Bunky, I want to have the conversation. I wasn't ready for all of this, but
Oh, you know what's crazy? Me neither.
that's the power of tea time. Tea time will get stuff out of you, whether you're ready or you're not, because it's just a conversation. I'm
Like, for
learning.
example, I wasn't ready to talk about family members and say names and nothing like that. But I'm gonna be honest, I think they need fucking named so they can know what damage they cause to black men. I'm gonna give an example, right? I got an aunt, right, who probably been through. I won't say her name,
Mhm.
but who's always correct. She's always right, right? For
In her
for
mind, in her mind,
yeah, in her mind, right?
okay.
She
Yeah.
goes through. I don't even want to talk about it. Um, it's like if every man in your life you bash,
Mhm.
I start looking at the men. No, that's cap. I start looking at the woman. You know why? How can you go through 4 divorces, have probably 4 boys, and all of them stay away from you? There's a thing there. I'm gonna give you an example about me. Say I tell you, hey, yo, I'm violent, I'm crazy, I drink alcohol, and I'm in and out of jail. You gotta stay away from me at some point, right? The person who actually attaches to me and love me calms my spirit, changes me. They say you are the same, but you desire the same thing. Life
Like
lessons are
lessons are
taught.
taught.
Oh, that's
Yes.
my partner right there. Yeah, they help me. I ain't gonna lie. I like when people make comments like that because it's very encouraging. It's can I say something?
You can
All right, let me get deep real quick.
okay.
Yo, sometimes you young men need to know to listen to your aunts. All right, listen to your uncles. I know your mother and your father probably don't know it all, but listen to your aunts. I got an
Right.
aunt, right? Specifically, I got an aunt who actually teaches me so much more about discipline and restraint and silence, and how silence speaks so much louder than the people that surround me. Okay, and it's a black woman, a queen. I consider her a queen. That just like in the tea with Bunky, she's a goddess to me.
Thank you.
You guys gotta listen to black women at some point, man. Stop
Thank
drilling,
you.
stop going crazy. It's okay, man. We get recognition. People shoot, stab, steal, go to jail. They think going to jail is a badge of honor. It's not,
It's
bro.
not.
I've been in jail so much in my life. If I go to a job, right? I went to a job. It could be Macy's, Burger King, doesn't matter. They run my record. They be like, you got locked up 56 times. I'm like, damn, I ain't even know that. 56? They're like, you're a career criminal. Nobody's gonna hire you. Guess what I did? I
Create
created
your own.
myself. Yup.
Yeah.
I started a podcast. I started a magazine. I started a live review. I'm an artist. I do people content creating. Hey man, look, it's okay if you made mistakes, but I'm just saying prevent them. Like me, I'm looking for a cure. You don't need a cure to a disease if you can prevent the disease. The disease is being black and being gangster. That's the fucking disease.
Being black and being gangster.
Being
Okay.
mad.
Is being gangster, does that make you a man?
It depends on your perspective because gangster, like where I'm from, gangster is drilling, shooting, gang banging, wilding out. That's gangster to like the average hood. To me, gangster is like more like take care of your family, make sure your
Okay.
wife happy, pay your bills on time, look at your
That's
credit,
gangster. Yeah.
start a business,
That's gangster. Right.
That's gangster. Now,
That's
if
gangster.
your nieces and nephews don't like you, you can't be gangster. If your wife afraid of you and your family don't like you, you can't be gangster. You know why? Because gangster goes around being family oriented.
No one can
I'm gonna make
decide.
sure I pay for her college fund. I'm gonna make sure she do the boys and girls club. I'm gonna make sure he like that. He like basketball. We gonna get him everything in basketball. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
all about being for family. That's gangster
Right.
to me.
That's
Gangster is taking care of your
gangster to
family.
me too. That's gangster to
Gangster
me.
ain't shoot somebody. Shooting somebody is the easiest thing to do. Going to jail, like where I'm from, they praise going to jail. Like especially California too, they do the same thing. It's like going to jail is like a badge of honor. To me, it's like a downfall.
It
Like
is.
Why would you go to jail in prison? Why would you shoot somebody and be like, oh yeah, I'm gangster? That's not a gangster. You know what gangster is? Nigga, pay every bill of your family members. Rent. Do that. That's gangster.
That's
you can't
gangster.
do it. And you can't talk to me about being gangster.
Wait, we gotta take a second. And we're back. No, I like that type of gangster. I like that. Because at the end of the day, you're still there for your family, you're still providing for your family. Your nieces, your nephews, your kids, your mother, your father, your grandparents, whoever. But once you're locked up in jail, unless I watch a lot of reality TV, so don't judge me. Unless you're like, huh? No, you don't have time.
I know. I said I don't watch TV. I didn't see TV probably since 2016. I don't watch TV.
They call it the idiot box. That's my only little break. But I watch the show Love After Lockup. I watch it. And there's guys in prison that still run the world from the inside. And they do. From the women that are with these men, that's gangster to them, and that's what they look up to. And I don't understand you being a man that have been on the inside. What could you tell a woman besides he's playing you? What could you tell a woman that's dating someone that meet them on the website? They meet the man on the website and they're loyal to them and they're giving up their whole life because it happens. See,
hold on. What's your question?
What would you tell a woman? Would you tell a woman, or is that snitching being a rat? Telling her you'll run for the hill?
Being no rat. They ain't snitching to being no rat.
Because some of them really don't get it.
You said, what would I tell them? What?
Yeah, the women. What would you tell a woman that's looking for a mate that's locked up? Because they look for men that are locked up that are gangster because they're running things. Like this one guy was watching the wife from jail. He had cameras in the house.
What's wrong with that? Majority of the guys that come home from prison actually they come home with different leaf because of the woman. They change. They got their weight up. They shining. They look good. They glowing.
Okay.
So when women see that, it's attractive. That's one. Two, he's smart. He intelligent. He was inside reading books.
All of them aren't though. That's the thing. All of them aren't utilizing.
I agree. But if you attach to this guy, something got you attached. What is it that got you attached? We start from there. I will say this. It's like being a pen pal. You know what I mean? I would say this. Give him a chance to adapt when he do come home. But if he is inside, I mean, if he got life, then I salute you, shorty.
Like some of them, doing mad years.
I'm gonna flip it to where though I deal with a female and she's in jail, right? I'll probably be loyal as hell to her. I ain't gonna lie.
But did you meet her? And okay, let me clear this up because I don't want people to think
I'm different. I'll probably be loyal because I'm just like that in my soul.
There is nothing wrong. So I don't want people. What about the men using?
What is it that you actually ask?
The men that are using the girls for money. That's what I meant. Thank you, Vanessa.
Oh, all right. So using somebody for money. Because you're a hoe. All right, cool. Yeah, you got used for money. Now what? Got a lesson learned. Now what?
But they don't learn their lesson. They're in there.
There's nothing I could tell a person like, or no advice because you're an idiot. You're a prime example of an idiot. You're supposed to be used. That's what you're there for, to be used. You're an idiot. I mean, if you let somebody use you and continue year after year, month after month, we got the week.
Yeah.
And you know that and you continue that, oh yeah, you deserve it.
Yes, I agree. And let me clear this up like I was going to
give you an example, right? You got bitches, sluts, thoughts, and grown ass women, right? When you talk to the grown women treat me different than thoughts. Thoughts, they just want to get thrashed, ran through, right? The hood chicks want attention, so they be like, oh my God, he a rapper, he got some money, a couple chains, like this. You know what I'm saying? A couple bracelets on your wrist. To them, they like, I want to be around that. Oh my God, he looks popular. A grown woman don't care about none of that.
No, because that
Grown
that
women,
can go away.
man,
Material.
grown women are totally different. They might teach the guy who wearing the jewelry that it's really not cool to wear that. You might
Right.
get robbed. It's better if you take the $10,000 and actually invest into a food truck and park it in front of a college. You might make more money off of 3K than you spend a 10K on a chain. That's my regret. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like wearing jewelry. I don't like the bracelets, the chains, the watches. I got a bunch of it. I don't like none of it. I wish I would have went back and said, damn, I wish I would put that money into something different.
I did, Vanessa. She said, Bunky, you want a real conversation. She ain't never lied. I was not.
Yeah, yo, she going deep, y'all. She going deep.
Yeah, and you know.
Anyway, let's go back to one of my lyrics inside of a song. What struck you the most about one of my lyrics?
Yeah, you put me on the spot.
Yeah, you gotta be prepared with me. Hey, I appreciate everybody who tapped in tonight. YouTube, Facebook, what we on? Instagram? Oh yeah, I see it. Instagram too. I appreciate everybody who tapped in, gave us some comments. Thank you.
You had made a comment, something like, okay, how was it worded?
Calm down.
It's about people. No, it's about, because like I said, I'm not hip hoppy. I gotta think of how you word it. You said something about.
Hold on. Let me grab this real quick. Let me grab this. I gotta grab this. I gotta cut the stove off.
Oh. Look, while you're waiting, let me take another quick. Well, y'all help me. He said something. He went to go turn. Yeah, we can't have the stove burn down.
I'm still here.
Burn the house up. Yeah, okay. Something about people stabbing you in the back, but they in front of you. Something like
the bar.
Yeah. But and that was pretty deep, because to me, what I got from that is you allow, look, I don't know why I'm yelling because you can hear me. You allow someone to get close enough to you, friends, family. It totally showed that it was someone that you allow within your inner circle. And that betrayal was really like devastating.
Yeah, it was, because I ain't gonna front. It was because it did hurt me, because when you coming up, right, I was going down to South by Southwest. I grabbed, I think, Draz and his son. They came down there with me. I came back up. I did the interview with Project Vision, Bar Talk. You know what I mean? I started shooting videos with Ant Wave.
Your videos.
It's like I was doing so much. I was doing so much with so many people, right? The whole time I never stepped back to realize why they doing this shit with me.
Mm-hmm.
They was doing it because they was feeding off my energy. I was bubbling. Like, who the fuck come home from prison shooting our videos?
Right. Legit videos, not bootleg videos. Legit videos.
Exactly. Professional, right? I'm doing interviews, magazine articles. I'm doing everything. I'm just going up, right? I got family members that reach out that I never even spoke to. I got friends that be like, yo, I want to do this with you. And I'm like, you're only doing that because of this. And it hurts because deep down inside, I'm like, damn, I ain't got a relationship with these people.
Right.
I don't know you. I'm just doing it because you want it. So I do it for you. At the end, it hurts because you find yourself by it. Like right now, my phone ring less. Like I have no incoming calls. Nobody checks up on me. Besides Cindy, Carmela, and, every day with Nita. Nita always gonna call, but that's only when she out the house. But other than that, there's like, I ain't got no friends. You know what I'm saying? That shit hurt. Cause it'd be like, damn, I spent thousands on y'all niggas. Like I spent thousands. You know what I mean? And these niggas ain't even got $1,000 in their bank account. But I do. I could spend money right now on an RV and just drive to Texas if I want to. They don't have that. They leech off of me, and it hurts because it'd be like, damn, I really love y'all. Y'all really could have got more out of me. But you used me and you got less. That hurts.
That hurts. Well, I'm sorry. Yeah,
it hurts as much as the song Feeling Tortured, Losing the Daughter. That's how much it hurts. Like, damn, I love you. Anytime love like hurts you in a point of no return, you become how I am today. Cold, numb, don't give a fuck.
Mhm.
Like right now, right? I
You
could have
do
any
that.
I could have any family member pass away. I will never go to their funeral. I don't feel nothing. They be like, oh my God, such such died. I'm like, I don't feel like shit. You know why? I don't have an emotional relationship with this
Yeah,
person.
there's no connection.
I don't
Right.
feel anything. You know why? I don't have a relationship with you.
Right.
I don't know you.
Right.
How can I feel anything?
Right.
I gotta fake it. I gotta be like, oh, he died for real. Oh, let's go to the funeral. I'm looking at the body. Like, come on, that's all fake, man. Nah, I ain't got nothing for that person. And that's every person. Like my last name. I don't feel nothing. Like my dad's side, I ain't going from my father's side of the family. I love them so much, man. Because we really go to each other cookouts. We all married. We all go like we bring our wives around, and we really associate with like pain, trauma, deep stuff.
A family.
Yes,
A real family.
that's a real family.
Yeah.
But I always thought family was your mother's side of the family. Family is actually their fathers. But majority of the people nowadays don't have dads. They
Right.
locked in prison, so they don't know that.
Right.
It's just
Yeah,
so
your
happens.
family is both sides of your family. Like you do got two.
You got two sides of your family.
You got two sides, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Is there
Well,
anything about my music you wanted to ask me?
what do you have coming up?
Oh, okay. For 2025? For the first time, I might vote.
Yeah.
I don't like voting,
Wait,
but I might.
wait, 1 second. Yes, I'm still doing something. Yes, live. Okay. That's a son.
Hey man, she live right now, man.
Because normally I'm out, normally I'm not on. So it's like, oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she live. Shout out to Tea Time with Bunky, y'all. Y'all just got this exclusive. I was about to get into voting. We talked about everything from politics, love, religion, family matters, issues, jail, music. Come on, man. The list goes on. Check it out. Tea
It's a
Time with
lot.
Bunky.
And yeah, Bunky was stuck a couple of times. I'm never really stuck. You got me.
Check it out. I had to plug that in just now because that's what the part I'm gonna go back to and edit so I can like.
I wasn't ready. So you get ready.
That's my plug. That's my plug-in. That was my plug-in.
Okay. All right. It's
So let me ask you this real quick. Let me ask you this. Did you
whatever
enjoy yourself interviewing me?
It was so much fun. And
It's a lot, isn't it?
It was a roller coaster conversation.
Damn.
It was a roller coaster. There were some highs, there were some lows. Me being who I am.
She said 2 sides, 4 people.
Huh?
I'm sorry, you got a lot of hurt in you. Oh, Vanessa, that's not a lot of hurt in me. That's my past.
And
I think when I
think
upon things, people think that that's what's going on right now today.
Yeah, that was the past.
So when I speak upon family, friends, relationships, jail, they think that's today. That's really not today. Now I'm kind of responding to like things I see on
like
YouTube.
I would put some up.
So they said, don't be sorry for VinChi, but motherfucker, you'll come.
Yeah.
Creation. Oh, that's wild. I don't know what that means. Vanessa said, I'm sorry, you got a lot of hurt in you.
Yeah.
Jackson said 2 sides, 4 people. Wow, interesting. I like the 2 sides, 4 people thing. I like that because I actually could break that down.
Yeah, please break that down because I'm like 2 sides.
2 sides, 4 people is like saying your truth is not truth unless somebody accepts it. Tesla actually said that. Einstein, the Great, actually said that. Alexander the Great actually said that. So I understand exactly what it means. Only great people can say such things.
Oh, what was that?
That was my doggy. He got like a toothache.
Oh, little baby.
Yeah, I got a little dog. He don't even grow. He like the size of my laptop. Yo, he's like this big.
Oh my God.
He just yawn like ah. Shit hurt him. I gotta take him out in the back. But anyway, I appreciate this Tea Time with Bunky, your boy VinChi Shakur, VSC. Tap into Live and Direct. I'm not gonna lie, she might charge you $50+
Stop it. Okay, well,
but
you
if
know
you
what?
tap into the VSC Live and Direct and you
Yeah,
win,
VSC.
I'll pay for it for you. Tap into the VSC Live and Direct, man. I might pay for it for you. Yes, our price is $50+.
Thank
You not
you,
charging?
Vanessa.
This shit ain't free. Now we charging everybody.
Your father's parents are most. Oh, okay. All right.
Oh,
I get
23
that.
Moolah in the building. He said your father parents, your mother
Yeah.
parents. Shout
Yeah,
out to
the
VinChi.
four.
Yeah.
This right here.
No, I was right. Hey, Jackson, I was right. Cindy, I was right. I just freestyled it, yeah. Hey, yo, shout out to 23 Moolah. That's love because he's in California right now. I ain't gonna front. Oh yeah, him and E Dot. SCMG. Got him a shout out. You know what I mean? They've been
Who
working.
else you want to shout out before we go? Give everybody a shout out.
I want to give a shout out to Tea Time with Bunky first for actually opening her platform to give me some love, show VSC some love. VinChi Shakur. 23 Moolah, what it do, baby?
Thank you to his people that joined in. People that have never seen or heard of Tea Time with Bunky before.
I know, but
I enjoy it.
They kind of show up and show off a little bit.
Yeah.
But don't think that like when it's over they won't get shared. Like we're gonna share it. I'm gonna share it.
And you know why? Not even just because it's Tea Time with Bunky, because this was a great.
You gotta help me help you too as well.
No, listen, I want all the help you can give me.
All right, so let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
And get straight to the point. I don't want no lollygagging.
I know, I do. I like beat around the bush.
Always lollygag. I don't like it. I don't like it.
That's not lollygag. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so look, I'm asking you a certain question. What made you want to interview VinChi Shakur?
Like I said, I heard little bits of your pain.
Y'all believe her? That? Talk to me in the chat. Y'all believe this shit?
Yeah, no. Wait, otherwise, I would. Do you know how many people I watch in the studio with the Rec Boys? I see so many of their interviews, and like I'll be like, okay, nobody attracts me. There have been like maybe 2 or 3 people from In the Studio with the Rec Boys, their show. Shout out to In the Studio with the Rec Boys. Where their guest was talking. I'm like, there's something there, but they're not getting to it. What is it? What is going on? So that's what it was. Honest to God, with everything in me, that is what made me.
You said a whole bunch of everything.
No, but that's
what it is about me. Like you said a bunch of everything. I still don't know what it is about me.
You. Okay, I saw your drive. There was something there. You were.
I think you're a mother. I think you're saying the pain. I think you're a mother.
That's what I said. I saw the pain.
I think you're saying the pain and the struggle. You don't want the average kid to grow up like that.
I don't.
So do you look at me like a lost little boy with no?
Well, you're not lost. You're fine. No, not lost because you're a grown man. I see the hurt little boy in you.
I like that. You know why? Because that's true. I am hurt.
Yeah.
And I do want a grown woman's love, which I got as a wife.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I'm so happy you have that. I'm so happy that you have
that. My dog over here crying. My dog.
Oh.
Come here, Ted. Come here.
Well, it's fine because I got to get ready to go to my son's party.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Yeah. Hey, yo.
Oh, yeah. Wait. Happy birthday.
Happy 35th?
35. Yeah. My oldest 35. Baby. He changed my status to mother.
And I appreciate everybody who tapped in tonight, putting comments.
Yes, I appreciate
Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I appreciate you all.
Moolah, I want you to go back and watch if you missed.
Hey, yo, this is part 1. Second time, 22-3 Moolah coming in. Don't worry about it. I got you. VSC, let's go.
Okay, where can everybody find you, please? Where can everybody find you? You know what? Before I let you go, I just got to say this. You're like, oh God, look. Before I let you go, I just want you to know that I see the tough, hardcore part of you. I see that, but you know what?
I don't like
no,
tough.
listen. But I see that nice side. I see it. You're hard and you've gone through stuff, but it always seems like my responsibility to find that good in person. And I saw it and see it in you. You're really a hardcore sweetheart. You're a hardcore.
Perfect. Yes. Yo, only person that caught that was Cindy. My aunt, yo, I ain't gonna front. She like, I think we probably get into conflict sometimes or argue. But she's the only person that sticks around to actually learn me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So shout out to my aunt, yo.
Yeah, shout out to your aunt.
Matter of fact, I call her mama sometimes. She played the role of mama. I never had a mama before, so my aunt can't play that role sometimes.
Well, thank you.
That shit sounds sad as hell just now, didn't it? He ain't got a mama. Hey, yo, I just released a new song called Nightmares. Check it out. VSC. Nightmares.
And where can they find you? Tell them all the platforms they can find you.
Every single platform from Apple,
everywhere,
Spotify. And don't forget, I got the VSC Live and Direct music platform. I do live reviews. I actually could play your music, right? You might get a podcast interview with in it with Nala, Dan Lovely show, Tea Time with Bunky, and if you win, I'll pay for it for you. And yes, everybody's 50 and up. Oh well, except for one person. They come like 100 and up. But what I'm gonna do is use Spotify playlist, Apple playlist, podcast interview. Is that marketing and advertisement plus something else, which is called what? Let's not even talk about it. VSC Live and Direct, man. Tap in.
So y'all tap in VSE Live and Direct. Thank you, VinChi Shakur.
I appreciate you sincerely.
I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone who tuned in tonight. Make sure, look, elections are coming up.
Early get to that birthday party.
I am. I'm getting ready to get to it, but I have to do my things. He not going away. He fine. Party don't start till mama get there. Don't start.
That's true. That's very true. That's very true.
You know, so you guys that go out there, vote, make an informed decision, know your candidates. When I say, because you see the signs out there, you see the signs, know the person behind the sign, so you can make it the right choice who speaks to you and right for your local, learn the local, not just vote. Go out and vote.
And you already know who to vote for. We ain't gotta tell you.
We don't even gotta tell you. Your ancestors died for it. Your ancestors died for you to have this right. So is what it is. So I appreciate you all so much. You have a great night. Bye-bye.